Back in the days when we were allowed to go to football matches, it was normal to hear the crowd chant, "Who's the bastard in the black?" Nobody likes the bastard who blows the whistle. If there are 30,000 in the stands, you can be pretty sure that 29,996 hate him or possibly her. With luck, the three referees' assistants might be on the side of the bastard in the black with the whistle, so you can never be sure. Of course, nowadays with VAR, that might be who's the bastard in front of a monitor 200 miles away wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but it doesn't trip so easily off the tongue. Nevertheless, even though the video assistant whistle is only a virtual one, you can be sure that it's hated just as much. Nobody likes the bastard who blows the whistle against them. Certainly not the cheats, the ones who'll hack your legs away from you as soon as look at you, or help the ball into the net with the hand of God. It takes courage to blow. Hated if you blow the whistle and hated if you don't. It takes courage to run into the middle of the pitch knowing you'll be insulted and vilified, knowing you earn less than anyone else on the pitch, knowing it won't be your name in the back pages unless you're very unlucky, knowing half those 30,000 will shout abuse at half your decisions and the other half at the remainder. To blow the whistle is to judge. So we insult the whistleblowers. We disrespect them. We call them traitors. We try to change the rules. We call them illegal. We call them terrorists. Anything to avoid facing the truth. There's an ancient Japanese myth of the creation of the world. When the gods decided to make the earth, they created two divine beings, one male and one female, and gave them a beautiful jeweled spear. The two divine beings, the male and the female, took the spear and went to stand on the floating bridge of heaven between heaven and earth. With their jeweled spear, they stirred the waters beneath, creating a vortex. And as they stirred, drops of salty water fell from the spear, creating the first land. Salt water makes me think of tears. But what kind of tears? Were they tears of joy or of sorrow? Maybe both. But also they would have been the tears of truth, of reality, of the basis of all things. Truth is the earth on which we stand. Sometimes when the truth is told, we weep for joy, and sometimes for sorrow. But it is our foundation. As well as writing novels, I study the Japanese art of Aikido, a martial art. Neither is possible without truth. Certainly in Aikido, you learn quickly that nothing works unless you have a strong platform to work off, both physical and mental. No matter what you believe about your ability, your strength, your technique, you'll learn the truth soon enough. And when you hit the ground, that truth can hurt. Reality is tough. Reality is hard. To survive, your feet, your body, your mind must be rooted in that reality. But reality is always changing. So we need constantly to be reminded of what it is. We need people who tell us the truth. I have searched through the rules of football and nowhere can I find it said we're permitted to foul and cheat, to ignore the referee. I've searched international law and nowhere can I find it said we're permitted to commit war crimes, to ignore the whistleblower. A whistle weighs 30 grams, but few are strong enough to pick it up. Few are still brave enough to blow it. It takes courage to blow a whistle that might cost you your freedom or your life. Easier to close your eyes. Easier to join the crowd. Easier to chant, "Who's the bastard in the black?"